So like I promised you earlier, I want to take you straight to Harambee House, where reporter Andrew Ochieng is standing by. The IEBC exit package negotiations resumed earlier on this morning, and we want to find out if there's anything new coming from there. Andrew, are you learning anything different?
Thank you, Trevor. Well, what we know for now is that there was a break in the talks. We've just been informed that the commissioners left Harambee House and went for an early lunch. We've been informed that they will be back later on in the afternoon for the talks to resume. However, as of now, we have not yet been told if there has been any further movements or the negotiations have yielded any results from what we knew 2 days ago when the government spokesman said that an offer had been made by the government and that the commissioners would go back to their offices and sit together in a plenary and discuss that offer. Other than that, we have no other new information. We have been camping here waiting for some white smoke, if you could call it, in the negotiations between the commissioners and the government side. But the commissioners were here from as early as 9 o'clock in the morning. And the government side as well. There was the Attorney General, there was the the Principal Secretary for Treasury, the Solicitor General, and other government officials were here, as well as commissioners and the chairman and the vice chairman. Trevor,
You're getting a sense of running out of time, or so to speak?
well, as for time, remember they had said that they can only leave office from the 4th of October when the new law gets into effect. So I don't really think there's anything about a sense of timeliness about this. Maybe until the 4th is when, if the 4th of October passes before a deal has been arrived at, that's when probably we can start getting worried. Because remember, even now, the PSC has not nominated its members to the selection panel. So I would think that there is still some time before the 4th of October, but maybe from then now, there will be worry from other sectors as well.
So Andrew, what is the earliest time we can get a new commission, even if they are to leave today?
Well, of course, the selection panel will have to be formed, and then they will have to advertise, and people apply for those positions. The opposition has been so keen on having new commissioners as early as possible. Remember, they were saying that today, the 30th of September, is when the IEBC commissioners should go. And remember, it is only after that initial talks that were held here on Wednesday that the decision was arrived at that they cannot leave office until the 4th of October, when the law starts taking effect. So a new commission perhaps maybe much later on, when the selection panel is fully formed, when they advertise, that one you would probably give it about a month or two, because remember, it is a long process. There are fewer commissioners to be appointed, but it is a long process in advertising and in getting people and in vetting them and in interviews and all that. So it will probably take at least a month before that is concluded.
Andrew, I know you mentioned that the commissioners are out for lunch for now, but the allegations that they're not very happy with the offer they've gotten, have you gotten a sense of that in any way?
Come again, Trevor, please.
Andrew, if you can hear me now, are you getting a sense that the commissioners are not happy with the offer they've received so far?
Well, there has been nothing. From what I have observed, I haven't observed anything like that. Remember, the monetary offer is almost basic. I don't think there can be any argument about the monetary offer. They had a contract up to November 2017, so that is definitely going to be in factor. If they want to be paid their salary, their monthly salaries up to that time, that is basic. There's no argument about that. The gratuity as well, there is no argument about that.
Live from Harambee House, where the commissioners have just taken a break for now, but the exit package negotiations are still ongoing. We'll give you more details on that in our subsequent bulletins. That's at 4, 7, and at 9.